Calmly recite Namo Tassa 3 times to observe 5 precepts.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Sadhu. Please repeat after me. It is good if you all can unmute your mics, right? Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dhammam saranam gacchāmi.
Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi
Dutiyampi
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi
Dutiyampi
Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dhammam saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi
Dutiyampi
Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi
Tatiyampi
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Datiyampi
Tatiyampi
Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dhammam saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi
Tatiyampi
Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Pānātipātā
Pānātipātā
Vēremani
Vīramani
Sikkāpadaṃ
Sikkāpadam
Samadhiyāmi.
Samadhiyāmi.
Adinnādāna
Adinādāna
Vēremani
Vīramani
Sikkāpadaṃ
Sikkāpadam
Samadhiyāmi.
Samadhiyāmi.
Musāvāda kāmesu
Kāmesu
Micchāchārā
Vichāchārā
Vēremani
Vīramani
Sikkāpadaṃ
Sikkāpadam
Samadhiyāmi.
Samadhiyāmi.
Musāvāda
Musāvāda
Vēremani
Vīramani
Sikkāpadaṃ
Sikkāpadam
Samadhiyāmi.
Samadhiyāmi.
Suramedaye
Sumāni
Majjapamā
Majjapamā
Dattana
Dattana
Vēremani
Vīramani
Sikkāpadaṃ
Sikkāpadam
Samadhiyāmi.
Samadhiyāmi.
Please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, so once again, it is very nice to see all of you today too. Sharing the Dhamma is always a very important thing. So, when we share the Dhamma, it can lighten many people's lives, right? So, the Buddha shared Dhamma with all beings out of compassion, thinking that may all beings understand this Dhamma and come out of their suffering. Because human beings don't understand if they don't focus well. Miss Kathy, can you hear me? So, if you don't focus well, if you don't observe the things as they actually are, you don't realize the reality of the nature. So there we develop inside the ignorance. Ignorance about the things as they actually are. So then what happens? So we don't gain the ability to come out of our negativities. Our negativities overpower us, and then so we become victims of our own anger. We become victims of our own craving. So we become victims of our own jealousy. We become victims of our own negativity. So when Buddha understood the truth as it is, then Buddha thought, I have to help all the beings to come out of their suffering. To come out of their suffering. Thinking like that, the Buddha started teaching this precious Dhamma for the benefit of all the beings. So today too, as very fortunate people who got human life, who got this rare chance to listen to the Dhamma, all of us are here listening to the Dhamma. So I really appreciate your participation, and at the same time I thank for your participation too. So now before we start Dhamma teaching, we are going to practice a little meditation, because every day we practice some meditation before we start. So for 15 minutes, we are going to practice breathing meditation, right? So in breathing meditation, this is how you should practice. So when the breath is coming in, please keep your mind very calm and stay aware about the incoming and outgoing breath. When the breath is coming in, be fully aware. Be fully aware. Right now, at this very moment, at this moment called now, the breath is coming in. Don't think about anything else, any home-related issues, or if not any work-related issues, anything. Let it be anything. So don't focus on that. Just focus on your own breath. When it is coming in, please be fully aware. Don't go with the breath all the way in. Please focus on the breath until it goes and touch the end of your nostrils. The end of your nostrils. And then when the breath comes out, it will touch the very same area and will go out. Right? When the breath is coming in, be fully aware. Right now, that's coming in. When it is going out, please be fully aware. Right now, the breath is going out. Right? And then after that, if it is long, be fully aware. Right now, at this moment, my breath is long. If it is short, be fully aware. Right now, at this very moment, my breath is short. If it is gross, if it is soft, let it be so. Keep on being aware about that particular nature. So, in concise, keep on observing the breath. If it is coming in, be aware. If it is going out, be aware. If it is gross, if it is soft, if it is long, if it is short, please keep on being aware as it is. Give your entire focus, letting go the focus on all the other things. All the other things, work-related matters, house-related matters, keep all those things aside and focus on your breath. Now everyone, please keep your back straight. Neck straight. Head straight. Let your whole body to calm down. Let your whole body to calm down. And now please keep your right palm on your left palm. Right palm on your left palm. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Now calm down. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. Start focusing on your breath. And may your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful. Everyone, please start your meditation right now. Bhavetu sampe mangalam Rakantu sampe devatam Samme Buddhanupavine Samme Dhammanupavine Samme Sanghanupavine Sada Sutti Bhavantuti. Sat, sat, sat. Everyone very calmly and quietly. Please open your eyes. Now please let your whole body to relax. Now please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ma'am, is this your first time?
No,
This is Shari.
Oh,
From all the
Shari.
time.
I was here once before and I've been online.
Oh right, Miss
Yeah.
Shari to
Shari.
your temple also.
Oh right.
Yes. Here,
So,
Shari, here.
and
Here,
when
this
I
is-
heard the name,
you.
that's how I remember.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm not good at names myself.
Alright. So,
Happy to be here. Thank
Yeah.
you.
very nice that you came. So, dear Dhamma friends, after the meditation session, we are going to start today's Dhamma teaching. Right? So today we are going to learn about the 7th one, 11th one of the Mangala factors. Right? So on that very chart, there is a 11th one. Right? The others will get a copy later on. So, right here, the 11th one. Caring for one's mother and father is a blessing. Right? We learned various kinds of. We learned about 10 blessings that Buddha taught us in Mangala Sutta. And this is the 11th blessing. If you practice, that you can bring a lot of blessings for your life. So, before that, I would like to give you the Dhamma award. So, first I am going to invite divine beings, and then pay our respect to the Buddha, and I'm going to traditionally forward you the topic. Then after that, I'm going to describe the 11th blessing in Mangala Sutta. Please calmly concentrate. Lamanda Nyangamani tu Ngatra Gachantu Demata Gandhang Munirajate Sunang tu Saggamukhanang Dhamma tavanengalo Ayang bhadanta Dhamma tavanengalo Ayang bhadanta Dhamma tavane kalo Ayang bhadanta Namo tase bhagavano arayano Dhamma sambuddhase Namo tase bhagavano arahato samma sambuddhase Namo tase bhagavano arahato samma sambuddhase Mata pino Padhanang Etang Mangala Muttamang Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, so as I mentioned earlier, for the 11th position, the Buddha taught in Mangala Sutta, the 11th blessing that Buddha taught in Mangala Sutta is taking care of one's own parents. That is the 11th blessing. So we have to understand that a parent, what kind of a chance they donate to you. The parents, they donate a chance for you. So it is one of the rarest chances in the world. So if you count all the beings in the world, don't think about all the beings in the world, only the beings, the number of beings inside this what Buddhanusorn temple area. So how many beings are there? So there are ants, there are worms, there are birds, and there are various kinds of other beings. What is their actual number? 10, 100, 1,000, 100,000, 1 million, then 10 billion, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion, beyond that. Uncountable number of beings live on this very land of what Buddha is. How many human beings are there? So today we are fortunate, we have the Pali class for Bhante. So we have maybe 40-50 monks.
Yes, pretty close.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then total number, let's say Miss Shari, so we will have around maybe 50 people, 60 people, human beings. So when we compare our number with that total, what is our percentage? 0.00, and you have to go with many zeros forward. Right? That is the truth. The parents have given you such kind of a rare chance. Even though they don't care of you. There are so many people who complain. Oh, my mother didn't take care of me well, father didn't take care of me well. We have to understand they are not arahants. They are not enlightened beings. So sometimes because of their childhood situations, so experiences that they gain during their childhood, or because they didn't have enough experience and knowledge how to be a good parent regarding that. So then they won't be able, they wouldn't have done, or they wouldn't have controlled many things in a way that a modern parent does. But we have to understand sometimes they might have done the thing that they thought as the best. And sometimes even though they didn't do the best, but still giving you the life, giving you this very rare, so priceless chance, that is also enough. If you enjoy at least a little bit of human comfort, you have to understand you are experiencing and enjoying that because of your parents. Parents, basically they develop only because they take care of the kids. So we can't call it a real quality of them. So their real qualities, they go beyond that. There are 4 kinds of great qualities inside the parent, inside the mother, inside the father. And when they do things in life, they help their kids with those 4 great qualities. Have you heard of 4 sublime stages? 4 sublime states? Chatu Brahma Viharana. Right? Number 1, Metta. Right? Very nice, Bhante. So, Metta. Metta means loving kindness. They give you boundless loving kindness. Right? I think so some of you might have been maybe already parents. So you give your children boundless loving kindness. Right? So it has no limits. It is not 1 kilo of loving kindness or 10 kilos of loving kindness. It's boundless. Right? It's not like potatoes or any such kind of things. So it's boundless. They give at the bottom of their hearts. So because of that great loving kindness, so the parents have a great quality with it. And then after that, second thing is karuna, compassion. That is the second great quality that the parents do have, and that parents share limitlessly with the children. Right? So number 1, loving kindness, in Pali metta. Number 2, compassion, karuna. Number 3, sympathetic joy. So karuna means compassion. What does it mean, compassion?
Sacrifice our time for others.
Yes. So hade kampanang in Pali commentaries, it is so defined as Hade Kampanang Karotiti Karuna. When someone in distress, if the heart melts, when someone is in distress, if your heart melts, that's karma, compassion, right? That's empathy. Many people don't have that. When we were children, when we were in our childhood, I thought all beings have compassion. But that's not true. There are so many beings who don't have empathy, who don't have compassion, right, towards the others. So, karuna, parents share it with maybe not the neighbors and other people, but they share it with the children boundlessly. Karuna, compassion. Number 3, mudita. Mudita means so sympathetic joy. What is this sympathetic joy? This is a very rare quality, very hard to practice. Sympathetic joy means when the other person is in happiness, in success, the ability to be happy. Mostly, Bay Area has a lot of companies. I have experienced that there are so many co-workers who are jealous of the other co-workers' success. They do so many things to drag the other person down. Right? So because of this nature, because of this jealousy, there are so many problems in so many companies, right? So as citizens of Bay Area, all of you might have experienced that. So that's there. But basically, in the whole world, we can see that. So when the other person is successful, mostly, the common reaction of many people, many beings is jealousy. Oh, that person got something that I couldn't get. Jealousy. But sympathetic joy is different. When the other person becomes happy, you become happy. You feel happy. That's hard. But parents do it boundlessly. When your child becomes very successful, your parent becomes so joyful, so happy. That's why it's called as sympathetic joy. Then after that, number 4, the fourth quality that parents boundlessly have towards the children, share with the children, is equanimity. Upekha. That is the hardest one. Upekha. So when the other people trouble you, what happens to you? When the others don't care about you, right? Then those people act with anger. So try to get revenge. Keep a grudge inside. So this happens. But parents, they share at such kind of situations and throughout their life, they share equanimity, balance of mind. Whatever you do to me, even though you took care of me or not, I care about you. I don't have any anger. Then sometimes certain parents, even though they show some kind of disappointment because they couldn't teach this quality to their children, right? The quality of gratitude. So, but other than that, they won't get angry. That is a great thing. So, parents serve the kids with 4 great qualities. Number one, loving kindness. Number 2, compassion. Number 3, sympathetic joy. Number 4, equanimity. They share these 4 qualities with kids boundless. That's why parents are great. That's why parents are great. So once, in Italy, have you heard of the mountain Vesuvius? If so, please hands up.
The mountain what?
Vesuvius.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Mountain Vesuvius. So online, Mr. Carl, right? Mrs. Kathy.
Yes.
You have heard of it, right? And then after that, Mr. Karthike.
Yes.
Have you heard of Mountain Vesuvius?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, right. Yes. So, Mountain Vesuvius, it's in Italy. So once, it has a volcano. It has a volcano. Then it burst. That volcano, it burst. Then after that, the lava started flowing down, and many people who tried, then people were trying to elope. They were trying to run away to save their lives. And many people, but they didn't have time. Many people, even today we can find them as mummified bodies, right, as mummies. So certain mummies we can find find them as they got mummified by lava while they were collecting their properties, right, their articles. They had gems, so they had that was a prosperous area. They had gems, they had gold, so many things. So while they were trying to pack them up, they got mummified. It's sad, but that's what craving does to us. We don't see the number one priority. So because of our craving, when it covers our mind. Meanwhile, I'm not going to talk about them. Among them, there was a small family where there was a bedridden mother. This was a poor family. In that family there was no father, and there were 2 sons who were not married. They were unmarried, and mother was bedridden. When the lava was coming out, so the mother has told the kids to run away, leaving her behind. But instead of taking anything else, carrying her, both the brothers ran towards the beach. It says, historical records in Italy says that in the path that they followed, lava didn't flow. So on the other paths, lava kept on flowing, but on the path that they took, there was no lava. The mother, the sick mother, and both the sons, they were unharmed. Right? So this is the power of parents, taking care of parents. So somehow we have to understand they are ready even to give their life for the kids. Why? Because they have these 4 qualities: metta, karuna, mudita, upekka, loving kindness, compassion, then after that sympathetic joy and equanimity. That's why that mother said, leave me and you run away. right? But they didn't listen to her, so they took her, and all of them were finally safe. Then, then parents, they are also beings, human beings. All the beings have the nature of decay. All are not going to be the same throughout the life. Everybody has the young age, then after that, so childhood, young age, then middle age, old age, and death. All are bound to reach the old age. So then, when you reach the old age, they are bound to become weak. They are bound to get sick, right? They are bound to feel difficulties in body and mind. So it is the duty of kids as wise people, as nice people, as grateful people, to take care of the parents with kindness. So then so it is the duty of all the kids. Then not only you take care of the parents to show your gratitude, that is a way of accumulating a lot of positive energy too. Because you are attending to such kind of to a being who has such a great amount of good qualities within towards you. So when you show your respect, when you attend them, you accumulate a lot of positive energy. So since parents have great qualities towards the kids, Buddha called the parents the Buddhas at home. Buddhas at home. And Buddha gave another name to them, right? So another name is Brahma. Brahma means in India. So since you cannot see, let me show it to you. Right here. So Brahma means in India at that time, right? During the Buddha's time, Brahma was considered as the divine being. So who created the world? But Buddha says that is not actual Brahma. Actual Brahma is your parents. They are the ones who create your world. Whatever the world that you have, that's their creation, right? So pay respect to the parents. Give the respect that you give to the Brahma to the parents. Right? Then Pubbacharya. Buddha gave another name. Brahmati ma. This is the exact word of the Buddha. Brahmati mata pitaro Pubbachariyati bucchari. Right? Then Pubbacharya means those who become the first teachers of the king. Pubba means first. Acharya means teacher. Pubbacharya, first teacher. So when you were born to this world, so you don't know even to eat food. Even you don't know how to clean even yourself. Parents are the ones who taught you all the basic things that you know in life. All the basic things that you know in life, parents are the ones that taught you. Even the steps that the legs that you are walking well, so they are the creations of your parents. They helped you for that. Can you remember when you were a very small child, so catching one of your small fingers, how parents to help you to walk. Can you remember? But they did it, right? Okay, so when you are hungry, when you cry out of hunger, they took with a small spoon, they crushed that food, and then after that they fed you little by little, right? Can you remember that? Maybe you can't remember, but they did it, right? So because they did all that, they are called as Pubbacharya, the earliest teachers of a human being. Then Ahuniya cha Puttana. Ahuniya means since they have these great qualities, they are worthy of receiving anything that you bring from any faraway place. Taking things from faraway places means it's hard. But parents deserve your visit from any faraway place, as well as taking things and offering things to them, even from a distance, which was taken from a very distant place. Then they are called as, Buddha gave another name to them, Prajanukampaka. Those who are pitiful towards the children. They have a great pity. So when you are small, you hit your parents. Do they get angry? They won't get angry. Sometimes you turn the whole house upside down. Do they get angry? They don't get angry. Right? They laugh at you. Why? They are pitiful. They are pitiful towards you. Now, maybe your memories are going back to your childhood. So, somehow, that's how your parents were. Right? Prajanukampaka. Right, Mr. Karl? Can you remember about your childhood?
I do remember pieces of my childhood, yes.
Right. So then, maybe Miss Kathy, can you remember such kind of things in your life?
Yes, I do. With my mom especially.
Yes. So that's how they took care of you. So Buddha specially gave them 4 names. Those are the names. Then so they are not gods. So even the gods, they also decay. Everybody decay. So when parents decay, as grateful people, we have to take care of them. Then how to take care of parents? Buddha teaches here. So tasma means therefore. Therefore means because they have all these qualities and they dedicate their life out of compassion towards you. As grateful, wise people and nice people, human beings have to take care of the parents like this. Tasmahine namasseya. First you have to pay respect to them. Right? So with folded hand and folded mind. Some people may do it with folded hands, but inside mind nothing. So most important thing, so inside your mind you have to consider them just like gods. So you have to let go of their mistakes because they are not enlightened. So sometimes human beings, they do mistakes, but they gave the best that they could. So tasmaite namasseya sakkariyata pandita. you have to take care of them with care. Right? With care. Right? This is my mom. This is my dad. You have to care. So you have to respect them. Annena atapanena. So is it okay if I tell all these Pali things too? Right? It looks a little bit beautiful, that's why. Annena atapanena vattena sayanena. Annena means by food. How you care? By food. Panena by water, by drinks. Vattena by clothing, by providing clothing. Sayanena by providing a house, a place to stay. Sayana. Basically, sayana means the bed, but here what it means is a resting place, a good place to stay. If they don't have such kind of place. So, uchchadanena nahapanena. Uchchadanena means, so sometimes when they are old, their body, their muscles are not strong enough. So the muscles ache. So you have to massage. Uchchadanena means by massaging their hands and legs. Backs, hands and legs, necks, everything. And uchchadanena nahapanena. Nahapanena means by helping them to have a bathing. Right? And then padanang dhovanena. So at night before they sleep, by washing their legs, right? So if they are incapable of doing that, right? Tayanang paricharyaya mata pisusu pandita. Ida chevanang pasansanti pecca saggecha modati. So by acting this way, the wise people, so by helping the parents this way, the wise people, they are praised in this very way. When people see that, they are bound to respect you and tell everybody that that son is a great son. He took care of. Sometimes I remember certain people say the parents couldn't walk. The son or the daughter, they carried the parents by their own hands daily to clean them, to help them, to let them move, right? They kept on helping. So people praise him. And then in this very world, they get praise of the other people, respect of the other people. And pecca sagge modati. After this life, they'll be born in good realms because of that positive energy. They'll enjoy all kinds of other, so being born to comfortable realms, divine realms, they'll enjoy those luxuries. Right? So we have to determine that we, until they are alive, so I will take care of them, right? As I can. You may not be able to do it perfectly, but as you can. But still, you can't repay, even though you did do those things, you can't repay the debt that you have towards parents. Buddha once said. So even though someone keeps the mother on the right shoulder, father on the left shoulder, and without letting them to touch the ground, so throughout your life, what you do is you feed them, you bathe them, you do everything that you have to do for 100 years. But still, the debt that you have towards the parents, Buddha says, it's not done. It's not done. Then how you can repay the debt? That's what I'm going to teach before we conclude. Right? So, So there are 3 ways that you can help, right? That you can repay the debt towards your parents. Number 1, if your parents are not practicing the Dhamma, let's say your parents, they harm the other people or kill the other people. They steal. They practice sexual misconduct. They lie or they take intoxicants. They practice abusive speech. They practice divisive speech. So, if not, they have a lot of anger within. They are hot-tempered, very angry people. So, or jealous, they have strong jealousy. Then what you do is, you share your Dhamma with them. You encourage them to practice Dhamma. And you convince them not to kill or harm the others. You help them not to steal. You help them not to practice sexual misconduct. You convince them not to lie. You convince them not to take intoxicants. You convince them not to practice abusive speech. You convince them, you help them not to practice divisive speech, separative speech. What is that? Separative speech means, Mr. Victor? What is that?
Abusive.
No, separative speech. Separative.
Divisive speech.
Yes.
Divisive speech.
Yes, divisive speech. What is that?
Part of the right speech.
Right. So there are 2 people,
Yes.
A and B. You want to separate them. Listening to this person, you go to the B and you tell, so whatever that person said about the B. And listening to B's reply, you come back to A and tell the same thing in a way that they can break, separate. So this is separative speech. So you help not to practice that, right? By that way you help them to practice sila. Then your debt goes away. Why? It is a great contribution for their sansaric life. That's why, right? Then after that, second way of repaying your debt towards your parents is, if they are already practicing sila, moral qualities well, but if they are not practicing concentration, you help them to practice concentration. Mom, this is breathing meditation. This is loving kindness meditation. Dad, this is walking meditation. This is vipassana meditation. Right? Like that you teach them. Teach them the techniques that can help them to practice concentration. Then you repay your debt. If they are practicing already moral qualities and then concentration, but no wisdom, then what you should do is, you have to help them, right? Mr. Bhanu, you have to help them to practice wisdom. Right, Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
So that is number 3. What is wisdom? What is wisdom? So wisdom means
Which is wrong and right.
right, the understanding about the things as they actually are. The understanding
Yes.
about things as they actually are. So you teach. So since your parents practice moral qualities well, since they are practicing concentration well, then you help them to practice third one. What is that? Wisdom. Mom, everything is impermanent. Dad, everything is impermanent. Nothing is everlasting. So there is no any eternal soul within. We are changing from moment to moment to moment to moment. No use of clinging to things as I, oh my soul. They are bound to change. They are constantly changing from surface level, from inner level, they are changing. You teach. So you teach, this is the suffering. This is the cause of suffering. This is how, this is the way, when you let go of your craving, you come out of your suffering. And this is the path, this is the Eight Noble Path to come out of suffering. You teach. Then what happens? They develop in wisdom. If they practice for our luck, for our fortune, if they practice well, they'll develop in wisdom. Right? This way you repay your debt towards your parents. Right? So parents are wonderful. So you can have husbands, wives, children, and this and that, uncles, aunties, everyone. So 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people sometimes. But mom and dad, you can have only 2. No more. So they are the ones. So when you were born, when you were crying, so who felt happy? But so at that time they'll feel happy, but after that if you cry, they don't feel happy. And they are the ones who have those great 4 qualities, as I mentioned. What are those great qualities? Loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. So whenever they are alive, please take care of them. Because when they are gone, you, even though you think thousands of things to do, you can't do that. Right? So just like you take care of 2 deities, take care of them. And at the same time, when they are gone, do good actions. Small, let it be small good actions, let it be big good actions. You can practice generosity, you can give Dānas, you can practice giving. And then after that, you can do any good thing. Even saying a nice word, consoling word, that is also good. Every day, at night, if they have already passed away, share your merits with them. Whatever the positive action that I did today, if I gain any positive energy tonight, before you go to bed, think, I share it with my parents. Wherever they are, may they be well, may they be happy, may they be peaceful. Please do that. Then take care of your parents that way. Now we are going to conclude. Everyone please think together, all of us gathered here, and listen to this noble Dhamma teaching and practice meditation. I really appreciate it. So dedicating your time for the Dhamma, that's not easy. All the online students and then after that in-person students, so it's not easy. Concentrating on it, that's not easy too, but you did it, right? And by that way you accumulated a lot of positive energy. Now we are going to share. By the power of all that positive energy, please think, may all your troubles be away. May all the good things happen in your lives. And may you be able to practice Dhamma with right understanding. May your right understanding leads to right concepts. May that right concept leads to right speech, right actions, right livelihood. May you be able to develop right effort within, right mindfulness and right concentration. Practicing the Dhamma, may all of us be able to attain real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please concentrate. Abhivadana silisse nichang vada pachayino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddante Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminate Samijjatu. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all be very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. Right? Before
Sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu, sadhu.
Sukhi. Very nice. Sukhi Otu. Before we conclude, you can ask questions. So I'll give you 10 minutes. Whatever the questions that you have, you can ask.
They don't want to change and they don't want to hear about Sila either.
Right, so you don't, then you have to be tricky. That means you won't say, I'm going to teach you about Sila. Instead, when they are about to do harmful things, you reason out with the Dhamma, but you don't say that's Dhamma.
Yeah.
But you reason out. Oh, this being has life. And it likes to live comfortably. Everybody likes to live comfortably and nobody likes to live uncomfortably. So you have to be kind. Since you also like life, since it also likes life, so you have to give its own right and please help it to live with comfort. Right? So like that, you have to be tricky. You should not say that's Dhamma, because Dhamma is universal. It's not Buddhist, it's not Hindu, it's not Christian, it's not Muslim, it's not agnostic or atheist. So it's what it is. Buddha taught it in that way. So we can always apply it to anybody's life, right? Without quoting all the outside things. Later on, when they are interested, then you can go with the full form, right? Until then, you have to be tricky. First, you have to be inspirational by your own behavior. By the way that you applied Dhamma, and at the same time, trickily, you have to convince them about Dhamma too. Yeah. Very nice, Mr. Chari. Then let's go to one online student. Mr. Carl, do you have any question?
Well, yes, I do. I have a mom that happens to have everything. I mean, she has a meditation practice. She's doing well with resources, money, and everything at her home.
Sadhu, sadhu.
So, and then also, I think she's going to probably hire people to come into her home and take care of her and all that. So, what form of compassion or loving kindness should I show her, given that she has... Is it just an appreciation, or... I help her with the yard and stuff. I do whatever I can. I mean, I actually volunteered to buy the meal for her and her friend when we went out to dinner at an Indian restaurant. And I just, I can't think highly of her. I just want to make sure, because you're right. One day she won't be here, and so I want to take every chance to say I love you and whatever. So what would you recommend as far as showing appreciation?
So then you should make sure that you create certain opportunities for her to practice more Dhamma. So when she is, for an example, she wants to go for a retreat, but no one wants to take care of her home. So you say, okay, I'll take care of it. Don't worry, mom, you go. Right? So like that. So whatever the opportunity, you are doing well, Mr. Carl. So you are repaying. You are doing very well, very nice. So
I don't want my mom to worry about me. That's why I do that. I don't want her to, I want her to be okay.
Yes, very nice. So you help her to grow in Dhamma. So please do it. Whenever you got an opportunity, jump in and please do it for her. I'm so glad that you have such kind of parent. Wonderful. So not only she practiced, she gave it to you. The best gift that she could give. Very nice. So let's go, Mr. Victor.
No, I don't have any question, Bhante, but I'm so impressed with Carl. My goodness, that's a wonderful son.
Yes.
It's such a wonderful son.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think this is perfect for my son, but he's not here. I think for us older generation, that is very natural and obvious, right? But I noticed that the younger generation are completely different. Perhaps they are growing up in this country, and now with the current culture,
So then, since you can't give the Dhamma to them so at once, so again you have to be tricky, little by little. You have to inject little by little.
And my son has been coming to the temple a few times too. So, and I try to, I actually took him to Abhayagiri for a whole day meditation last week. So, hopefully that will give him some.
So even though you don't see any impact right now, it's impactful.
Yes.
When they reach 40, 50, they remember. My dad took me here and there.
That's true.
This
That's
is the
true.
way my dad, when things, you have to be inspiration. When things happen like this in life, dad took this decision and this is how he faced it.
Yes.
I should face this situation in the same manner,
Yes.
right? So I
Yes.
very sure. Right?
Thank you,
So
Bhante.
you have to be like that, tricky.
Thank you.
Let me go to Kartike. Can you hear me? So, Mr. Kartike.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So, do you have any question, Mr. Kartike?
I'm just trying to go through the life in general. And I have my mother who I take care of. And going through a lot.
Right. So, very nice. So, whenever you have at least your mother, so you have to think, oh, I'm still lucky because I have someone where I can go and do service and accumulate a lot of positive energy. So, thinking like that, please take care of her the best way that you can. So, sometimes they'll do mistakes, but please forgive and do your best. So whenever you do things like that, what will happen is, so you will develop so many good qualities within and along with positive energy. So whenever you go to that stage, so not only it will be a inspiration for your own children, but also situations will arise where you will be taken care of whenever it is needed. So please do it like that, Mr. Kartike. Maybe. And then Mr. Bhanu.
Thank you, Bhante. It is very nice session. I heard in a Buddhist perspective this today, but to my luck, I think my parents told and teach me all these qualities from my childhood, and I already did the same thing when they need me. But unfortunately, they don't know this is there in the Buddhism, but their life experience and their ancestors, what they taught them, they teach us actually.
Very
and
nice.
everything is really done in my life with my parents and myself also. I'm very thankful to my parents, and it is good that everything is taught in this Dhamma, and it's really interesting.
Very
Thank
nice,
you.
very nice. Now let's go to Mrs. Kathy. Do you have any question?
No, I don't, Bhante. I'm actually here with my mom.
All right. Mom, can you hear me?
Yes.
สวัสดีครับ
Oh, see,
สวัสดีครับ Mom.
she speaks Vietnamese. You
All
can
right.
speak Vietnamese with her.
Bà khỏe không?
Oh,
Bà khỏe á? Bà khỏe không?
ah,
Khỏe, không cho khỏe.
oh, very good, Bhante.
ว้าสุดสบายดี
Very good.
สุดสบายดี โอเค chúc sức khỏe bà, ok? Gặp sau.
Thank you.
Very good.
Muốn đi chùa một ngày.
Ah,
Muốn đi chùa một ngày hả?
Dạ. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Very
You took it quiet.
impressive. You know all those languages?
Yeah.
Bhante is a regular at Santi Stupa.
Yeah.
You still teach there on Sunday?
Yes, yeah, this Sunday I taught at the Vietnamese temple.
Right?
Right?
It's a Vietnamese
Yeah.
behind TMC.
Um,
Santi Stupa is behind TMC.
Yeah.
okay.
They have a big
So
hall.
this Sunday I taught at Vietnamese temple, and today Tuesday at the Thai temple.
That's good.
On Friday at our temple.
Oh,
Yes.
Good.
So, right, somehow let it go. Now we are going to finish. Okay, we wish that may all of you be well, may all of you be happy, may no danger come to you, may you have a wonderful, have a peaceful life ahead. Take care. Take rest and see you again 1 month later.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you for
Your
coming.
teacher.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad. Keep me behind Miss Kathy.
All good.